Hello? Here we go again. No.
This computer sucks. Oh no. This computer sucks.
You know what's done it is I opened chat.
I shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have opened chat. It was too much.
Or what if I do this? No. What if we...
You've
Oh,
got two
it's
windows now.
crashing so badly. Deactivate. Activate.
Oh?
Hey! Look at that. Alright, I can turn that. Actually, I guess I'll just quickly listen. That sounds alright. Alright, here we go again.
Wow. It's
Another...
really good quality there, Brad.
Right, it's the worst.
The end of 2023 is this quality. This is worse quality than the content that we used to produce
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Longer than that. 12 years ago is when we put out our first video on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it was... That was actually the highest quality stuff that we put out ever. And then it went downhill.
Yeah, because it could be us.
We didn't bother doing anything
Can't
ever
be
again.
fucking bothered.
I was saying the other day how hilarious it is that like we used to do content that would absolutely smash it now.
Yeah.
Like just sitting around chatting shit
Yeah.
is what we used to do.
Yeah. And that's a podcast.
And
now.
no one wanted it. Everyone wanted epic mealtime and shit like that.
Yeah.
And now that's the only content out there. Just two idiots, divorced dads,
Yeah, chatting shit, chatting about
chatting
life.
shit, chatting about life. That's what we've been doing for the last hour, though we've had to stop doing that.
Because it got too real. and we're not allowed to talk about that on the internet now.
I love how we meet. We're like, all right, yeah. And he's like, oh, I went to Barcelona. Oh, that's really nice. And then we're like, so let's talk about the most depressing thing in the world.
What's on your laundry list of depressing? Oh, yeah, no, all of this stuff.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
cool.
unbelievable.
Okay, well, get it out of your system because we're going on live now.
Now perk it up and make a flapjack.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do. We both started crying. No, though we've done that a few times. Do you remember when we were in that pub when we went to watch a comedy show or something?
Oh my God, yeah.
And then after the comedy show finished, we went into a local pub, like a nearby pub, and we sat down in this pub and we were sitting there drinking these beers. Just sitting on it. It was like a little two table.
Such a little table.
We're sitting there talking about how shit, like our divorces,
Yeah.
how rough our lives were,
Yeah.
how hard it is to just go home to nothing but a dog. And then we caught ourselves from like a third person perspective. We sort of realised what was happening around us.
Yeah.
And around us in this pub were all these like young people.
These beautiful young people, and they're having such a good time. Like
the music was playing, like, don't stop me, don't stop me.
And they're all just dancing.
And they were like dancing and hugging and kissing. It was just life.
Yeah, they were alive.
It was pure life. And then in one little corner was just
Glass
this
cloud.
Oh my God. The two of us sitting there with tears in our eyes talking about how awful our lives were. Dude, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
When we realised.
I think I've got that on video. I actually filmed
We
that.
started pissing ourselves laughing instantly.
Yeah.
It was one of the funniest things ever, and also incredibly depressing. Anyway, we're going to do that again for you today. Liam's here. He's going to make some flapjacks.
Yeah.
I did a baking stream last week in which I made a fucking perfect keto low carb diet brownie.
Really looked disgusting.
It was pretty good.
Okay.
It didn't taste like enough sugar. Was my problem with it, because it was a keto brownie. And the only reason I got a keto brownie was because I'm allergic to maize, corn flour, cornstarch, corn syrup. Sweet corn, apparently, I found out, is also corn.
Syrup. Is this corn?
Let's find out. That's going in.
Because this is one of the main ingredients. What's the?
What is golden syrup?
Is it just sugar?
Let's hope so. We'll find out, won't we?
I don't know.
When I start choking to death. Ingredients. Partially inverted refiner's syrup. That's not an ingredient. You've just said some words that don't actually link together. Partially inverted refiner's syrup.
How can you do a partially inverted sugar syrup?
How does any of those words mean anything?
I don't know.
Apart from the word syrup. It might as well just say ingredients, syrup.
Yeah, golden syrup.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Oh,
But we wrote it on there.
Oh, I worked that part out, but what's it fucking made of?
Yeah.
Does anyone know? You people know everything and probably will get it wrong. Fructose, okay, sugar.
Cool.
Yeah, who knows? We'll find out. It can't be
I
too
think
bad.
everything else is pretty standard.
Well, it doesn't kill me. Anyway, I made that brownie and I was like, well, I'll probably never do another cooking stream ever again.
And yet, a week later, here I am.
Yeah, I'm not actually going to do it though. Like, you might be thinking, oh, it's going to be really sweet to watch them work together.
Oh, so lovely.
He's doing everything.
Okay.
You're just going to cook the thing and I'm going to be here.
Right.
But I do have
Okay.
an extra element.
Okay.
That's a surprise.
Are we finding that out now? I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I think it would. I like the idea. You now suffer from anxiety for the first time in your life, and I want to exploit that.
Okay.
So I'll probably leave it a few more minutes.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I have to say, like when me and Chris, Bing, remember Bing? I don't know.
Give him some other names he's known by on the internet because he's got about 46 of them.
He collects them.
No,
have you seen his email addresses? He has genuinely like 50 of them. He just invents an email address and goes, well, I'm going to be called this now.
Yeah, Chris Call blog.
Yeah.
Chris in the morning.
Yeah. He just invents them.
Greedy.
And he was talking about Woto, and his question was, when you came up with a Woto game, did the other person know about the game beforehand? And I was like, no. You'd come up with a game, or you'd come up with some dumb shit, you'd sit down, turn the camera on, and then that's when the other person would learn about whatever the fuck it was that we was going to do.
It's almost exactly what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Except that we would edit it afterwards.
Yeah.
This is just a raw footage World of the Orange video from 2013.
Yeah.
Same light.
Yeah.
I don't use that light ever.
Yeah, and the same just
too bright
kind of
for
shit
other
quality and...
Shit quality, two idiots. And the game is, Liam's going to try and make a flapjack, which he hasn't made for many years. And I'm going to fuck with him.
Yeah. So last time I made flapjacks was when we were kids. So when we were kids, we would go camping and we'd go to the mountains or whatever. But every time we went, I would make some flapjacks. And these flapjacks evolved across the years that we made them. So they started off as just a standard recipe flapjack. Fine. But then I started adding more and more shit to them to the point where they didn't really hold together as bars. They just became like lumps of flapjack. And I remember them being good.
Sure. Made that sound so much more appealing as it went on, definitely.
But we were kids on a mountain with no other food, so were they good, or was it just the only thing we had?
I recall
I don't know.
that part of those trips, I guess it was almost like the thing we set out to do was to have the worst time possible.
Yeah.
Because it was so awful for almost the entire. I remember that the drive there would always be like funny, and we'd get there and be like, oh, the excitement of being there for a few hours. But by like day 2 or 3, we were suicidal.
Yeah, it was like, get the fuck out.
It was so horrible. We would end up sleeping in such horrible places. We'd be cold, hungry, damp.
Yeah, because we slept like half in the lake or some stupid
Just
shit.
so many awful things would happen, and we'd get back, and then we would have such a great story.
Yeah.
That we would go, that was worth it then.
Yeah.
And so we'd go and do it again.
Yeah.
So, if the best thing that happened on that trip was this lump of flapjack, it's not a high bar.
It's not high bar, no, because everything else was so awful.
The slight dopamine rush of a bit of sugar was...
it's just golden syrup, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, partially inverted, refined... What was it? Because it's my new... it's going to be Chris's new name on the internet. Partially inverted refiner's syrup.
Yeah, at gmail.com will be his new email.
Yeah, so there's the ingredients. We went and bought some. We got some porridge oats, partially inverted refiner's syrup, soft pitted dates. I'm pretty sure I've never eaten one in my life.
Okay.
Or been on one.
What, a soft pitted date?
Any date.
Okay. Well.
Sorry, I was about to cry. A banana. Another thing I've never eaten.
Okay.
Or on a date.
Yeah.
Fair trade, light brown soft cane sugar. Now, normally, I would not buy anything fair trade.
No.
I frankly want to see the end of the world.
Yeah.
And I feel kind of a little annoyed that
we've done that.
This might actually benefit a cane field in Belize, and I'm just not happy about that, if I'm honest, because I do want to see the end of humanity.
Yeah,
but there wasn't anything else available. Walnut halves.
Yeah, expensive as fuck.
Expensive as fuck. Please subscribe, please. Dear God, if this is worth it in any way. Shazalenko, I know you're watching the VOD later on. Please subscribe.
We need at least £15 to cover.
Because he also went and bought some Lint Excellence dark, intense dark, 70% cocoa chocolate. What do you think makes it intense?
Just the amount of cocoa, I think.
70% makes it intense.
Pretty intensive. I think normal milk chocolate is like 35 or something.
Alright, well that's a lot, isn't it?
So
that is a lot of cocoa.
I remember.
Yeah, and if you do subscribe, by the way, I'm not aware of it because there's no sound, so it's going to be a thankless sub.
And we're not even looking at chat.
No, I refuse.
Someone's done something.
I don't really do that, even when I'm sat in the other room looking at chat. I don't really read what they're saying.
You do realise, like, so before we went live, we was talking about like how bad sugar is for anxiety. And
What
how
else
we're
are we
trying
talking
to,
about?
Well, we're talking about sugar and how bad it is, and this is just fucking pure sugar. This is pure sugar. We have sugar, that's sugar. We have syrup that is made of inverted sugar. Mm-hmm. We've got chocolate, which I'm guessing has sugar in it.
Yeah, banana's got natural sugar in it.
So what we're actually making is not a flapjack, it's like an anxiety. It's an anxiety attack. It's a panic attack. So we're going to eat it, have a panic attack, both of us going to start crying, and then we're in the stream.
Yeah,
right?
Sounds great.
So
I mean, that's really not far off what happens on a normal stream for me. Anyway. I think that they're probably used to that by now.
Yeah.
Thanks for the money.
Cheers for the money. Keep it coming because we're going to have a panic attack, and then we're going to end it in a pub. We're going to go to a pub.
Yeah,
so.
Which will delay another panic attack for me till tomorrow.
That's right.
Because alcohol, when it leaves your system, is producing something that causes anxiety. It's not cortisol, I don't think, but it's something similar.
Brilliant.
So, yeah, you'll probably have another one tomorrow.
That's great.
On the way home.
Yeah.
All right, away you go. What do you need in terms of stuff, though?
Okay, I need
mixing bowl.
I need a scale to weigh some shit.
There.
Okay.
Bought that for when Merlin was dying, and I had to keep weighing his food for 2 months, and then he died, so I didn't really need to buy it and waste all that money anyway.
So
almost $2,000.
Oof.
His last
stint.
His little death throes cost me. Bastard. He's in the other room. Do you want to see him?
Yeah.
I'll show you later.
Okay.
Let him stuff.
Pop him in. The secret ingredient.
The secret ingredient, Merlin. No, that'd be really bad. We'd probably summon forth something that we can't send back.
That is a panic attack.
A Faustian horror.
Yeah.
Okay, is that what you need, Scales?
Bowl.
What type of bowl?
I think that glass bowl.
These ones?
There's two. Yeah, I want
There's two in there.
Okay, perfect.
Probably.
I would like a saucepan.
That is a tall order. There's some saucepans there, and I'm 93.333 recurring, of course.
Okay.
% sure that I haven't touched them since Emma left. So you pick a size and I'll wash it just in case.
Well, maybe we.
Wouldn't it be funny if there was something in there of Emma's, like the last thing she ate?
What, just a lock of hair?
Or a lock of hair, yeah.
And she just cursed you. The last thing she did was like some witch black magic.
She cursed me long before the last thing she did.
That's right.
All right, she might be in there for all I know right now, and she's fully aware of what she did. So, which,
all right. So basically, what I need to do is melt this. Now we could do it in the microwave. Never done that before.
Can we do it in the microwave?
What I was gonna do was the proper way of doing it.
The people you want to speak to are Lele and Ratrosphere when they show up in the chat. Lele is a normie mum, IT consultant.
Okay.
And she likes cooking things.
Right.
And likes feeling like she's got purpose in life, so she'd love to help you out today.
Well, I know how to do it properly. What I was going to do was boil some water in a saucepan. Actually, no, yeah, it doesn't need to be
Sorry,
clean.
I wasn't finished ripping on Lele.
Oh, sorry.
No,
please continue.
And also Ratrosphere is a twin that I know.
A twin of what? Another human? Or
Another
like,
human.
It's like...
He's actually a triplet. But they killed one of them in the womb.
It's a bit fucking much. That's a...
Yeah.
Right.
Not even manslaughter, really, is it? Because they cannibalise it. I think the
other two eat it.
The other embryo consumes the third one or whatever. So that's pretty messed up. Pretty fucked up, Ratch.
Yeah.
All right. And so Ratch Rosphere is a cook.
Okay, and he's saying
he does baking streams.
Make the double boiler, which I think is basically what I was going to do, right?
What's a double boiler?
Well,
that
what
honestly sounds like something that you
cooking meth
that two men would do after a few beers down the pub late at night. They get back.
And they're gay, are they? In this situation?
Don't have to be.
Okay. Well, that's tonight then.
Anyone could do anything if they wanted. Just consenting.
You just need to consent, guys. Okay, so if you want to do a double boiler...
A double boiler? Tell me a double boiler doesn't sound like something you search on Pornhub. Double boiler.
It's with melted chocolate.
No, what the fuck does that mean, though? Melt that in a tin?
Oh, right, yeah. So, no, what I want to do is get a saucepan, put water in it, boil it. Yeah, it doesn't need to be clean. Yeah, that'll do.
Alright, well, it looks... You know what, I think I did cook some rice in that not long ago.
It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter.
Is there rice in there? Is there a locket of Emma's hair? We could probably use that to get back at her, if anything. I might be able to use that in a doll.
We can make a doll.
Yeah, I'd make a fucking
Maybe
Emma.
next Friday I'll come down, we'll do
make
sewing.
A little Emma voodoo doll.
We'll make a sewing... Oh wait, Anna Catherine one, why not?
Okay. If you'd like to submit pictures of your exes, we'll make some of them as well.
We're selling new merch, and they're going to be voodoo doll based.
Yeah, we'll get them.
I've got a lot of experience, so
making voodoo dolls.
Yeah, I'm really good at it.
You probably are. You are lawful evil.
100%.
Oh, dude. If you can make money off of it, he'll definitely actually start doing it. And you know what? You probably could.
Oh, me and Chris came up with a good idea yesterday.
Voodoo dolls of your ex would sell so well.
Oh, fuck it. if we made a stream of it, of us making it, sewing it, they'd all buy them.
Yeah, and then all the little idiots that believe in voodoo and stuff.
Yeah, you'd have a lot of weirdos coming.
Sell them on the internet somewhere.
Fuck it. Yeah, so we're gonna put water in this.
This computer is struggling so badly today, and I don't know how to save it. I guess I can try and shut some stuff down. I think if I close this.
What? Well, now we can't see what they're saying. Oh,
no, that we can keep up.
Not that we're reading any of it. I'm sorry.
Though that is just a list of.
What if I just sent a picture of me? Is that still acceptable? Yeah, I'll make a voodoo doll of you.
Is it struggling worse than it was struggling last time I did it? What the fuck?
Is it because there's two of us and there's just more pixels for it to like, figure out?
I don't know. I'm going to try and figure this out while you start narrating what you're doing with that bowl.
All right. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put water in this, boil it, put chocolate in the bowl, and then melt it. Okay, so we'll get melted chocolate, molten chocolate.
Molten chocolate is the correct terminology, yes.
Thank you. I'm going to do that.
All right, thanks for the kiss.
Well, if I'm correct, that is part of the double boiler. Okay.
It's struggling. You just carry on with something while I try and fix the whole internet. Right, are we better off just leaving it then, chat?
God. How do you use this cooker?
Oh yeah, it's a fucking scary one.
Oh, fuck off.
This is, I think, the first one ever made.
Okay.
It's gas. Now I am a fan of that one.
Okay.
Because it's further away from me.
Okay. Fuck off.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely no.
Well, that's how you control the flame. And I don't know if it honestly doesn't look to me like it does anything.
Do you have a little, like a spatula made of like, plastic thing? Plastic spatula?
A spatula is a fucking tall order. Oh, look, there's one.
It had cobwebs on it.
It's got cobwebs on it.
It had an actual spider on it. You know the spider that you've been freaking out about?
I use a fork for everything. I would never touch a spatula.
maybe a 4 would be alright. I don't know.
I explained last time how most of this stuff was Emma's, and I just have never really had any use for it.
Alright.
And she actually doesn't live here anymore.
He's just washing the carcasses of spiders off the spatula. So
There probably is a spider on this somewhere because they're fucking everywhere. And
we'll add it in the mix. Why can't we see what they're saying? Or actually, I don't want to.
Because I dared to bring up fucking Task Manager, which almost killed the entire stream. And I'm gonna try and free up some RAM.
Alright, do you want a job or no?
No, I haven't even got one in real life. I'm not doing another one yet. There's a spatula.
Okay, thank you very much. Right, well, that can be just fucking doing that shit. Have you got a chopping board and a knife?
What is tiworker.exe?
Oh god, that sounds like a virus, doesn't
Windows modules installer worker. Can I close that? Have we got anyone who's that way inclined? You know. We've got to close that door, I just realised. Or the fire alarm's going to go off.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, we probably need to like light the oven.
Okay.
To warm that up, and I need a knife and a chopping board.
Okay. Don't know why that's making that noise, but that doesn't sound. I mean, it's going to be live stream fail when my oven explodes. How hot does the oven have to be? 4, same as a brownie.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
Chopping board.
Or just something I can cut on. Yeah, great.
Needs to be washed.
Okay. What do you fucking eat? Like, do you not make dinners? Like, what?
I just don't use a chopping board for
But
it.
how do you make dinner though?
I just chop it on the plate. Because it's only a meal for one sad little loser.
But okay.
You know? I make it on the plate and then serve it on the plate. Unless it's raw chicken, and even then I'll take a risk because I don't mind.
It's a way out, I suppose, for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of in the market for a little bit of E. coli.
Little bit of death.
I'll take it. I'll see.
Alright. Okay, perfect.
And a knife?
Yes.
What selection?
Okay.
Which one do you want?
Fucking hell.
You've got to take it from the knife side.
I'll take it that one then.
That's how I offer people knives.
Alright.
Health and safety first.
This might go wrong.
I'm going to close TI Worker, and if it ends the stream, we'll be back in a minute. Oh. Wow, I clicked on it and it... That has maybe done more damage.
Oh. Fuck.
What's happened to you?
It's just getting a bit aggressive, but it's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Nothing wrong here.
Yeah, I don't know how to... Oh, did I fix it?
That looks better. That looks like it's in real time.
Yes. Alright, it took a moment, alright? But we got there. It was Windows TI installer.
Okay.
Which I guess it was either installing something or was just freezing the shitty laptop up.
I look like a little old, like 1930s housewife at my stove. Just little. Oh, hello. Alright. Well, this is melting. I'm just gonna put it here. I kind of want it. Can we turn that down?
No. Right, hang on. Oh wait, hang on. They can't see us. They can only hear us. Is that right? Can you hear us? Maybe that. The stream is live. Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can see, and it's way better.
All right.
Well, no, I mean, from my point of view, it's one frame. But...
All right. Well, Liam's done almost everything in the time that the whole thing is almost finished. You want to tell him what you did, or so that's what's happening here. Is you're actually live on a stream, so you might. If you explain what you've been doing,
yeah,
then they'll know.
So what I've done, guys.
Look at that.
I've chopped up.
It's a professional.
So I've got some dates, got some walnuts, chopped up. I've got. This is gonna go wrong. Ooh, I don't know whether. No, I can't show you that because I'm gonna get it on the thing.
There's melted chocolate in there.
So basically, I've got melted chocolate. I'm gonna add this shit to that shit, and then measure out some oats, add it all together, mash a banana, stick the banana in it.
Sounds legit.
Add some sugar, syrup.
Right.
And Bob's your uncle got flapjack. Little flaps.
What are you waiting for? Let's go.
That's right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
While he's doing that, do you remember this, Liam? Look at the screen there. Okay. The music will play for them.
Oh, fucking hell. I was so shit at
You remember that?
these. I don't remember what the questions were going to be, but I know that I got more wrong.
So, we did a pop quiz years ago because Liam
doesn't know anything.
That was. Alright, you carry on.
Okay, alright.
You carry on. Years and years ago, when we were doing videos, and you can watch these on the internet, they're still up. Pop quiz 1, 2, and 3 exist. And it was just that Liam has no pop culture knowledge at all. Especially at the time. And I wonder now, he does have a TikTok account, so I wonder if now you will be better at it or worse.
Worse.
Myself and Andrew would ask you, we would come up with a list of questions or show you pictures of characters and stuff and ask you to guess who they are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. And I have no fucking clue.
No.
No.
So, N, if you're ready, we're going to get some predictions going in the chat as well as to whether he will guess who each of these. I have 10 characters.
Okay.
Or famous people. I can't remember what they are. If I'm honest, I have no idea what they are.
Okay.
But I have 10 characters, famous people, musicians, something.
Yeah.
And you have to see if you can guess what they are.
What year are they from? Like these recent?
All around. Forever. Of all time.
Do you know what? I don't even know why I've been asking that, because it doesn't matter when they're from. I'm not going to know them.
You might. They range in difficulty. There are some really obvious and easy ones in there, and there are some far more obscure ones.
Okay.
So we'll do them one at a time.
Yeah.
You can see if, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll do one per question, whether Liam will guess it correctly or not correctly. For every one that you guess correctly,
Yeah.
I will gift a sub to chat.
You're so confident that I'm not going to get it.
For every one you get incorrectly, they all have to give me one.
You're fucked.
Well, you're their champion now.
Yeah,
You're like Spartacus in the Colosseum.
They chose wrong.
They cheer for you. They scream his name.
Yeah.
Go Liam, you can do it. We believe in you, or we're all going to be bankrupt.
Yeah. We're not going to have any fucking money left. Well.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, the stream looks like it's losing frames, so we possibly only got minutes
Okay,
left.
Right.
Let me just pull up the first image. Now, you mustn't look at it, so don't look at the stream yet.
Alright.
And I'll show you the image, and we'll see if Liam can guess image number 1 correctly.
Okay.
And then so on and so forth.
How'd you open this?
look over that way. Here's the first image. Okay? There's the first image. Will Liam guess who that is, correctly or incorrectly? Chat. Okay? Let's get the prediction up, give him a minute or something like that, and then I'll show him the picture. Prediction is up in the chat room. You can predict with some of your poo points there. And remember, if he guesses it correctly, I'll gift a sub to you. If he guesses it incorrectly, you all have to gift me 1 sub. And I will be holding you to that. Make sure we're taking names as well, mods. It's very important that you honour that contract there. You wouldn't want to be a person who's not true to their word.
Is this clean? Has this had spiders on it?
No, everything else is clean, apart from stuff I designate not clean. Don't type it in the chat. If you type it in the chat, you will be timed out for 1 hour, so that you don't spoil further things. All right? Don't type the name of the character in the chat room, or you will be timed out for an hour. You know what? Actually, I think you'll be banned. I think it's just so obvious not to type it in the chat. You know, like how.
I'm not going to look at chat. So.
Right. All right. Let's see if you can guess the first one.
Okay.
Prediction is up. Liam. Character number 1. Who's that?
I know it's Halo, right?
Yeah. Good. But that's not his name.
You know the first name. I know this is wrong. I know what I'm about to say is wrong. I know it's wrong. But the first name that came to my head was that Solid Snake guy, but it's not Solid Snake. Because that's a different game.
That is a different game.
It's a different game, and I know that.
Yeah, but that isn't the answer to the question, so...
Oh, fuck. Halo guy. Isn't it something a master or something?
Well, I know it, so there's no point in asking. I actually know the name, so...
I don't know. I actually don't know.
He doesn't know.
John. Call him
John.
I need to watch that.
You'll be pleased to know.
Yeah?
You were close.
Okay. What's his name?
His name is Master Chief.
Okay, so I had like...
You had half of it.
I had half.
But you have to get the full name, or you lose. 1 loss.
Do you have like a towel?
You'll be lucky.
Okay. What?
Black Fowl. Oh. Master Chief was the answer to the first one. Dish out those points, and I'm going to show chat the second of 10 of these. 10. Remember, some of them are easy.
Was that one easy? Did you think that was easy?
I'd say that one's sort of very, for you,
yeah.
It was a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, okay.
He's very famous, but it's sort of obscure enough and old enough that I didn't think that you
could. I didn't have like a PlayStation or an Xbox or whatever the fuck it was on there.
Right. You got it right then. Oh wait, yeah, his name is John.
Is it?
I just read.
Is it? Did His name's John.
His name is John, you got it right.
Oh my god.
Now he's just gonna guess random names.
How fucking funny is that?
Alright.
Yeah.
What's his full name? For an extra point.
Oh. It'll be...
You get a bonus subscription from me.
I reckon it's going to be something like Irish, like McTavish or something, or McChicken or McChicken.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Irish, that famous Irish name? McChicken.
Yeah,
John
McChicken,
McChicken?
Yeah, McChicken.
Is his name John McChicken? Right, I'm going to show him the next one. Yeah, you can have that. I'll let him have. He got half and half. Master and John is
close.
One is a half on each side. All right, here's the next one. I mean, come on. You know? I think you now have seen his sort of ability, his skill level. And for the record, he guessed John. The most common name on the planet has been around since year 1 of history.
Literally written in the Bible, it was that.
So that's where he's at. He does have clairvoyance on his side, but has he used all of that Wiccan power up on the first round?
Like some D&D character with a spell sheet. Well, he does have clairvoyance.
He does have clairvoyance. He has level 1 clairvoyance. Now, is that supposed to look like that? Do you want to show them what this? Yeah, where we're at with this.
That's what I've made so far. It hasn't got any of the liquefied syrupy shit or whatever.
At the moment, that looks like you've made a sand castle.
That's right.
And I don't know if that's supposed to look like that or not, but okay.
I don't know how much. I need to look at my phone. I need to see how much syrup we're using.
Right. Don't type the name of the character in the chat. We're going to let him guess now. All right. The voting is over. It's time to see if you know this one. Okay. For another point,
do you have a bigger bowl?
1 out of 10.
That's it.
That is it. That's it for you. Unless you can see one. But I don't think there is one.
Oh, maybe it is.
Oh, there's that, yeah. Normal bowl.
It's just that I've got to put another 125 grams of shit in it. Jar Jar Binks. Got it. Fucking nailed it.
I thought you'd get that one, but I did think it would be hilarious if you didn't. He's done it. Second point in.
Okay. So who?
2 out of 10.
Yeah, that's great.
You're doing well.
Yeah.
You're doing well. You're doing well.
Better than predicted.
Well, 2 out of 10. 50% of that to pure guesswork and chance.
Yeah, clairvoyance.
So we'll see how you do on the next 8.
Okay.
Next one coming up. Now, this is hilarious. Get your points in for this one. I think this one's going to be very interesting. This one has the potential to be very interesting, I think. Given what we know about Liam. When we couldn't come up with a video, I would just do this to him. There are 3 of these that I could find. I don't know if we did more of them, and they're just... We have a lot of unlisted videos.
Is that why you had it number 4?
This is
literally the 4th.
This is canonically Pop Quiz 4. It just took me another 10 years to get round to doing. Yeah, so this is the 4th one ever.
I've just realised that there is still a stream going on. Like, I wasn't interacting at all because I completely forgot that.
I saw the door move in and thought someone had walked in. Turns out no, Liam just left the front door wide open.
Oh shit.
Middle of winter. Oh. It's alright, so what you do with doors is they sort of open, but they have a second function.
Did they?
Yeah, it's really good.
What do they do?
They can close as well.
Can they?
Yeah.
No, I don't do that. So I like open, leave open, because when you want to leave, it's already open.
Right.
And then when you come back, it's already open.
What about when you're staying at your friend's house and you're making flapjacks?
Yeah.
And you've left your house completely alone in, honestly, what can only be described as the most war-torn part of the country.
Do you know, I've left my door keys, my front door keys, in the lock, outside, with the door closed, all night. And I've done it multiple times. I've yet to get robbed.
That's mental. Where you live...
Yeah, it's horrific.
It's pretty... Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
I think I could leave all my doors open all night in this area and nothing would happen to me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, actually, yeah. The only thing you're going to get here is a little old lady waking you up in the morning with a cup of tea.
Here's your door keys, you left them in the door.
She'd just think that she lives here and she'd be like, oh, here you go, darling, there's a cup of tea for you.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, who the fuck do you think you are walking into my fucking house?
And you just start punching out a little old lady.
Dude, yeah. Dude, I'd choke her out, dude. I reckon I could probably beat her.
I reckon I can take an old lady.
Who's that?
Oh, wait, no, that's the... Oh, shit, is it, though? Because I want to say the Solid Snake guy, but, like, I'm now second-guessing myself. Is this a trick question?
Yeah, what I did was, I knew that on question 1 you'd guess Solid Snake. So I put a trick one in 3 questions later.
Because that could be a fucking Power Ranger or some shit, do you know what I mean? That could be anything.
They know what it is, every single one of them.
Of course they do, it's a gaming channel.
Yeah, which is why when you say...
Could you imagine?
When you say that could be a Power Ranger, do you know what I mean? None of them said, yeah, we know what you mean.
There must be someone that said that.
No.
No? Wouldn't it be funny if I'm not going to do this because I can't be asked, but if I had a Twitch channel, a gaming Twitch channel, and I didn't know this caliber of like basic information?
I think it would be great.
I think I'd be rushed
Liam
off
plays
the platform.
just all of the games that everyone has played.
Yeah, for the first
For
time.
the first time. This is a great game. I think you'd enjoy it.
I think it's Solid Snake. I'm going with Solid Snake.
You sure?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
He's done it. It's Solid Snake.
Yes!
He's done it.
Is
What's
his name
real
John? But it's fucking John.
I'll give you 3 guesses at his name. It isn't John, but it's literally as common. It's hilariously common.
Okay, so he's...
If you guess it, I'll give him another sub. Remember to add this up because I've forgotten.
Don't say in chat, because I can see chat. Common name. I'm thinking like 1980s action hero, because it seems to be like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he's not John.
Not John. Which is the only name that they
It's
do.
really
John
the only
Crane,
name.
John Connor.
Yeah, yeah. John is such a good action hero name.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That's right.
It's the same as John. Almost had a fly.
Well, it's not. I was just thinking common names. The first one that popped in my head was David, but it's not. He's not going to be called David, is it?
David. It's called David.
It's not called fucking David. Is he actually? David. Fucking clairvoyance. Yes. Fucking nailing this shit.
Alright, well, you're doing well. I was gonna, so originally, I was gonna get all of the previous 3, all of the questions from before and see if you remembered any of them.
No, there's no way.
But what I thought I would go with is just some really obvious famous ones, just to see if you've learned anything in this time. And it seems like no, but you're very good at guessing. So, right, next one. Next one is this character here. It's a little washed out because of the light, but I think we all know who it is.
Yeah, we all know, guys. Come on. We all know, don't we?
We'll see if he can guess who this character is. Prediction is up. I see there's already a prediction up and I don't know why. What's that one for? Whether he would guess David.
Have you got baking? I need to flatten this out and then we're going to cook them.
This thing?
Yeah. Have you got baking paper?
Tall order. Might be what's in here. What's in the box?
Yeah,
Yeah?
Yeah. Sorry, I've just got chocolate in my...
Look at that. Baking sheet. Is that on fire?
Why is that the poshest fucking baking sheet I've ever seen?
Because Emma was a professional chef for a week at one point because she was ADHD and she wanted to be one of everything, which cost me a fucking arm and a leg every 2 fucking weeks.
Well, we can talk about that at the pub later.
That looks dry. Is that meant to look like that?
I don't know.
That looks like it's just going to set on fire when you put it into the open flame of the gas oven. Is that supposed to be... Okay.
I don't know.
This is... It is a gas oven.
This is too dry.
Yeah, you've got to do something about that.
Well.
Milk?
I think we just stick it in. I think we're fine.
Definitely not enough liquid. I can hear that. It's
crunchy.
It's just, as far as I can tell, he's just put porridge oats into a baking tray and is claiming that he's able to bake a flapjack.
Fuck this up a bit.
I don't know how you've done that so badly. This man's a professional artist, by the way.
Yeah, I make money from art.
People pay him to create things, and I think possibly after today, they won.
I think all the banana is in one portion as well. Like this bit here seems very banana.
It's just a banana. You didn't even chop it out. It's just a banana in there.
Yeah, just one line of banana.
Right.
Porridge banana.
What does he add to liquefy that? Liquid it up. Add butter. You haven't added butter, have you?
I didn't add butter.
It's in the top of the fridge. We didn't buy any, so you're gonna have to use the manky butter that I used last weekend to oil up the pan.
Didn't add butter.
Now you need to pour that out into the bowl and use another sheet of baking bullshit, don't you, to add the butter? Do you need to melt the butter?
Yeah. Okay, so
whole banana, no butter. New flapjack recipe. The fact that you offered this up as well, you were like, I'll come to your house and cook a flapjack. I was like, wow, he knows his
confident.
Shit. He knows what he's going to be doing. He's not going to fuck this up in any way. He's going to show me up. It's going to be embarrassing. And I say, this is worse than the brownie I made last week.
I made it a point to not look up any recipes or pre-empt anything because I knew that it'd be funnier if I went in blind.
Great.
So
first of all, making fun of blind people isn't funny. All right, let's get that straight.
Well, it can be funny because they can't see.
No, they're hilarious.
Yeah,
it's one of the funniest things ever when they stumble into.
Oh, look, that's perfect. We need the whole block.
You need the whole thing?
Yeah.
Who's that? One of the most famous characters in the whole world.
Do you know what? Right. So
you watch Twitch now?
I don't watch this fucking shit.
I think.
I know it's going to be a Final Fantasy because it looks like that kind of crap, right?
Right.
That kind of crap. You heard me.
Yeah.
Does she have a Western name or like a Japanese name that no one knows?
I don't know why you think I'm going to give you any clues.
Okay. That's fair.
You just need to tap into your ley lines or whatever the fuck you're drawing energy from.
Okay, I'm feeling like I think she's like a Penny or a Penelope.
Penelope?
Hmm.
Nowhere near.
No.
Aerith Gainsborough.
Fucking bullshit name.
I would also have accepted Eris. The Japanese mistranslation in the original. Right. Didn't know Aerith. By the way, she's from my favourite game of all time, Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
So you were close on the Final Fantasy element.
Yeah.
But really off with Penelope. I think they could easily have named her Penelope though.
She looks like Penelope.
Yeah, I reckon if she was real, you would marry her. She's your type.
You reckon?
A nice old one. Your mum would love her.
What kind of character is she though?
Just a nice little flower girl. Sells flowers.
I do like a little flower girl.
Alright, well, that's all immortalised on the internet forever, isn't it? We're live on this.
Holding a knife. I like flowers.
Alright, we're losing frames again.
Yeah, we're losing something.
Why?
Can I microwave this?
You can do that. Yeah. Can you? Or are you asking if you have that skill? Yeah, well, the microwave only works in 30-second bursts, as I said that last weekend, so put it in there.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like something from Half-Life. Now, I'm not...
I understand mixed.
Alright, okay.
Kidding me?
Yeah, it's pretty scary, isn't it?
Horrific. Okay.
Last week when I did this, it microwaved for 15 seconds and did fuck all. Okay. And I microwaved it for a further 15 seconds and it evaporated.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Find out now. Everything in this kitchen has the potential to fucking explode, including that shitty laptop. It's scary as fuck.
Absolute hazard.
Yeah. It's melting. Would you want another 5?
Yeah. I'm going to put the butter.
We'll give it 8. Or maybe if you give it a mix.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Chocolate butter.
Chocolate butter.
All right. What's this new prediction up for? I haven't showed the picture. What is happening here? Don't you want to wait for the picture before you... You got to give him the picture. Or is this something else? Will Liam blow up? Will Liam explode? Next picture. We all know who that is. Oh, there isn't one. My computer's just struggling so badly to keep up. We all know who that is. But will Liam? That's the result, okay. Alright. Put another prediction up and we'll see if you can guess the next one. That is not, that doesn't look like butter.
Well, it's chocolate butter now. I used the same bowl. In it goes.
Alright, so do you not want to, are you sure you, I don't think you should do it that way.
No?
I think you should pour this back into here.
Okay.
Because you've got to mix it into that.
Yeah.
I'm petrified of this oven. Like, I'm more scared of that oven than anything else in this entire house. Just
Yeah. Oh, lost a bit.
So we can use as much of this baking paper as we want because she's left.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
And chill, man. Right, you chill. Right. Okay.
Right, there's another sheet when you're ready.
Thank you.
Liam is just winging this. Brad's actually helping. Taking advice from Brad. They're shocked. Brad is actually giving good baking advice. You see, the thing is, I'm just sort of a natural talent, really. I did it once, nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah, sort of became a professional, semi-professional. Decided I'd move on to other things like becoming a quiz master host this week, and I'd leave the baking to the little fucking newbies.
Just getting people around your house to make you food for a bit.
Yeah.
Every week. Who are you going to have next?
My nan.
Okay, that's difficult.
Why?
I thought she was dead.
When?
Isn't that dead?
How do you know and I don't?
Well, we'll discuss that at the pub.
Yeah, no, she's long dead. She's been in the ground for years. Yeah, she ain't coming back.
Unless she's next to Merlin.
That's true. Merlin might have the power to resurrect.
Yeah.
Do you want some flip-flops?
What?
Do you want some of these to wear on your little feet?
Yeah?
Just because sometimes I find that it hurts when you're just doing a lot of standing up on the hard ground.
It's giving me flip-flops. I don't know if I can... I can't show you. I can't show you. Just imagine flip-flops and they're just really cool.
I've got myself some as well.
Yeah?
Your heels hurt. You get a stream like this, your heels start to hurt. I learned that from having a standing desk and being 37. That you got to take care of your heels.
Do you know I'm 38 next week?
That's hilarious.
And that fucked up.
It's scary, isn't it? Yeah. It's scary that we've known each other since we were 13 as well.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
That means we've known each other for 25 years.
Looks a bit better.
Yeah, that looks more like something that will...
Turn into something.
Yeah, that actually looks like you just leave it for an hour and it'd probably just harden up into a flapjack, but
Yeah.
I guess you can do the cooking part if you want.
I'll get it done.
I'll get it done. Alright, let's see if you know this one. What number is this? 5?
Maybe, yeah.
Who's that?
Oh. I mean... Well, I wanted to say he's from that Lord of the Rings film, but he's not, is he? Because that looks like a bow and arrow that's modern. So he's not from the Lord of the Rings.
I mean, here's the thing. I know for a fact you've seen Lord of the Rings multiple times.
Yeah, I know, but he looks like the guy. He looks like that Boromir guy or whatever. You know, the one that sort of turns and then like regrets it and then dies.
I know exactly, yeah. Everyone knows who Boromir is. Even you know who Boromir is. And you know that doesn't look anything like him.
It does! I think that looks like him.
Just a white bloke with long hair and a crossbow.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
All
What
right.
more do you want?
That's his name. The character's name is what I want. If you give me his real name, I'll accept it, to be honest.
Well, I don't even know what game it's from. It might be another one of your little Solid Snake. Maybe it's like a side character from there or something.
Right.
I reckon his name's Steven.
It's not Stephen.
Okay.
It's not. The character's name
Yeah.
is Daryl Dixon.
Okay.
The real person's name I've said today to you. Norman.
Is his name Norman?
Norman Reedus.
Okay.
Yeah. I would also have accepted whatever the name of his character in the game is that he's in that I can't remember. And also his son is called Mingus.
Oh fuck.
Which is the funniest name I've ever... By the way, his son's name is Mingus Reedus.
That should be illegal to name your kid something fucked up like that.
My favourite thing ever is that he named his son Mingus.
You shouldn't be allowed to do that because he's going to get bullied now.
Alright, that's a fail. What are we on? What number was that? Hold on, I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you've got 2 bonus points, I think.
For clairvoyance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is that? He got... Master Chief, we gave him that it was correct by guessing. Jar Jar he got. Solid Snake he got. Aerith he didn't get. Daryl he didn't get. Okay. And I think you got 1 bonus point. Is that right? You got to keep track of it because I'm just saying stuff. And it's getting hot in this kitchen.
Yeah, the fire's burning.
There's an open flame. Alright, next one. We ready for the next one? Chat. Number 6. This is a real person.
Okay.
So you just have to guess the name of the real person.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if he gets this one. You've got a little chance to predict with channel points. And remember, for every one that Liam gets correct, I will gift a sub to the channel. And for every one he gets wrong, you all individually have to give me 1 sub.
And we'll be taking names
For each one. Yes. Anna's been writing down everyone's name. That bowl of stuff couldn't be more British looking unless it had mutton in it. Now, Liam used to eat the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. He lived in an isolated cottage in the middle of a city. And I don't know how he managed to do that. But they always ate just weird shit that I'd never heard of. Just obscure fruits and berries and nuts and stuff.
True.
Yeah, whatever. Liam is far more British than I am, I think.
Okay, there you go, look.
I mean, that looks pretty much like a flapjack to me.
Gonna stick it in the oven now, 15 minutes.
Alright.
Or until golden brown. So.
Yeah. Good luck.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off, it's actually alive.
It's fucking terrifying. Isn't it?
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
This time.
15 minutes on the timer. Lele says it needs more syrup. Badger Den gang.
Probably.
Don't know what that means. Oh, living in a little fucking badger den in the middle of a city. That's what you do. Yeah, that's right. Live in the middle of nowhere. All right. Did you put the prediction in? Is it done? You see if he can guess this one, or is it not done? I can't fucking ever tell. It's because the computer doesn't work at all. That's who it is. All right. Who's that? Real person. That's who it is. Do you recognise him at all?
No, not really, no.
Unbelievably famous. One of the most famous musicians in the whole world. Guess what? Guess what he plays?
A guitar. Yeah. I bet he's in a band or something, is he?
He's in a band. If you can guess the band, I'll give you the win. Chuck a band out there.
What about that Kiss band?
Kiss? It's not a bad guess,
Yeah.
but it is not a member of Kiss, no. That's Slash from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, no, my favourite band.
It doesn't have Slash. Doesn't know who Slash is. So another fail.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair.
Mental, to be honest. That.
But not surprising.
Not at all. No. Some of the I remember like giving you like Rocco's Modern Life and showing you a character from like an obscure Nickelodeon 90s TV show, and like a character from Dexter's Lab, and you were like, I don't fucking know who any of these people are. But to not get Slash is absolutely insane.
Do you remember like
that's like me showing you a picture of your own dad.
Who's this? I don't know. Like a couple of weeks ago, you were saying.
Thank you, Annie. I don't know why you're giving me money yet since we haven't finished. She thinks it's over.
She wants a flapjack.
Yeah, she's probably just doing that now because she's on her way down.
Yeah.
If you jump on the train now, Annie, you could be here by 5, just in time for the pub.
A little bit of a flapjack.
You want a bit of flap?
What was I going to say? Yeah, a couple of weeks ago on stream, you were saying that you've got to avoid social media because otherwise you get spoilers and shit, right? And you find it real hard and annoying.
Yeah.
I've never had to deal with that.
You've got a natural...
Because I've got like this such a severe wall boundary.
Yeah.
That I've never had to deal with I don't know any spoilers.
You're like a turtle.
I don't even know the fucking characters.
You've got a natural shell against spoilers by not knowing absolutely. You have no frame of reference for anything.
No.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
The only cartoon I think you said you watched when you was a kid was Rupert the Bear.
Rugrats.
Oh, there's Rugrats. That's pretty good. That's Nickelodeon.
I watched.
That's fucked too.
Round the Twist.
Round the Twist was the other one of the 3 that you're allowed to watch.
We just had one episode of each.
Yeah, and in music, your dad listens to classical music.
Yeah.
I feel like your mum probably listens to like Celine Dion.
Yeah, loads of that shit.
So yeah, your brother listens to good music, right? What does he listen to? Does he listen to a bit of rock?
Yeah, my brother does. He used to play the guitar and stuff, so he was like into that music. But our crossover, me and my brother's crossover was electronic music.
Yeah.
So like I really like, anything with a good bass, electronic, that kind of shit.
The problem is, even if I pulled up a picture of like DJ Tiesto, you wouldn't know what he looked like. 'Cause no one knows what any DJ looks like.
No, don't know what they look like.
Yeah. So yeah, none of those. No hope. All right, next one. Look away for a second, and I'll show him the 7th picture. See if you can guess the next one. This one's hard to get because you can't even fucking see it on the stream. If I do this, can you see? You can kind of see who that is. Now I think this one is. You know what? I'm not going to say anything about it. We're just going to see. Remember, don't type it in the chat. You can type if you know who it is. If he gets this one, it'll be something. But I mean, he's been weirdly good at guessing some of them.
Yeah, I guess they're first names.
Right.
Which is something.
Yeah, I mean, you guessed John and David. The chances of hitting that. Like playing darts, but the dartboard is
just names.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
They hit anywhere you can.
Yeah. And then applauding myself for hitting just something. Anything.
The absolute state you've made over there as well.
I know, it's pretty bad.
Look at that.
We'll have to wash that out in a minute.
That's messy. That's a messy workstation.
Yeah.
Do you like my goblet? It looks like Liam. Like it does look like you because everything looks like you, but that looks like Merlin.
Does, doesn't it?
Little demonic, little satanic star on there.
Yeah. Well, would you wake up in the morning and
drink blood from it?
A little bit of blood.
Yeah, what I
flower
do
girl
is
blood.
I go and find a flower girl, and then I do take some blood from her.
Yeah.
Put some of Merlin's ashes in.
Yeah.
A bit of boiling water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Bob's your uncle.
Drink it. Makes me feel a lot better in the morning.
Yeah, all that anxiety just fucking goes.
Yeah, because I spend so long vomiting.
Yeah.
I forget about how bad I feel. It's really nice.
It's really nice.
All right, here we go. Next one.
Am I looking at this now?
Yes. Let's see if you can guess this one.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
I'll give you. If you can guess what he's even from, I'll give you a point. I'll give you the win.
PTM.
Yeah. That is his initialism of the name. Or his superhero name. I've got no idea.
I'm guessing T is for. It doesn't look like toast, but it's not. It's not B, so it's not bread. So it's like Toast Man or something.
Right. I think the P is.
his superhero, so Power. But that doesn't really make sense, does it? Power Toast Man. That sounds shit.
Power Toast Man. Your final answer?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it's Power Toast Man.
You were one letter off.
Really?
Powdered Toast Man. Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy. This one's hard.
Yeah.
The thing that was easy is it does have PTM on it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if you'd maybe guess. I was about to put Ren or Stimpy on there, and I thought maybe you'd get that. Do you think you would have got them? No? Wouldn't have even got Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know with them.
Probably not.
Went for it anyway. All right.
Well, that was pretty close. That's like, 95% there.
Not enough, though.
Not enough.
Not
That's
enough. We do need 100% or 1/2 of each of their possible names.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Master and John.
Master John, that famous.
Yes. Master
guy.
John. All right, next one for the chat to get predicting. This one's for Greg and N. Let's see if you can get this one. I told you they would get increasingly more difficult. Well, I didn't say they'd get increasingly more difficult. I just said there were more difficult ones in there. And this one I'm not sure, if I'm honest. I don't know. Because I'll tell you this. It's a character from a film.
Okay.
And I think it's very possible you've actually seen this film.
Okay.
Doesn't
mean anything though, really.
I think you've probably seen, maybe 5 films in the last decade?
Yeah. It's a solid good 5 though.
Yeah, 3 of them were Kill Bill Part 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so unless that's the bride from Kill Bill.
Yeah, I get that.
Or whatever her name is. Beatrice or something.
A Tarantino version of this game would be an interesting one.
What game?
This game.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think...
Because I might have a...
I think you'd recognise all of them though, but I wouldn't be able to name them. They're called weird shit like Mr. Pink and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if I could name them actually. Yeah, I probably could name them.
I don't know. Unless I saw the film very recently, I don't think I can name... I can't even name one character from Pulp Fiction. Their actual name. No idea. I know all of the characters if I saw them and what they were from. But I just go, that's Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
That's John Travolta.
Yeah.
That's Sam Jackson.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
He names them weird names.
Yeah.
They almost have cartoony names as well a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You know, they're called like Bitch McTavish. You're like, oh, Bitch McTavish.
I love that.
From Deathloop or whatever that one was.
Yeah. Let's see if this is burnt yet.
How's it look?
I mean, I think it needs a
Looks
lot
exactly the same.
Looks the same. Looks like it hasn't done anything.
Alright, well that gives us just enough time to see if you can guess who this character is for another point. Can't remember what the points are. What's the points at?
Okay, so this goes from the Spider-Verse 1 film. So I've seen that, and I know that because I like that film a lot.
Yeah, I thought if of all the movies you might have seen of recent ones, that one you might have watched because I feel like the sort of style of that.
The style of it, I fucking loved it.
Absolutely your shit.
Yeah, I went to see the second one in the cinema.
Yeah, which was more recent than the first one, and you weren't aware that she was also in it a lot.
Was she?
Yeah, so that's hilarious. In fact, I'd say the second one has more of her in it than even the main character. It starts with her.
Is it?
Yeah, she's the first voice in the film, I think.
I'm going to be honest, I went to see that film for the style.
Yeah.
It's
fine.
The style of it was fucking great. I loved it.
Any guess at her name?
Well, it's probably like Gwen or something, because isn't that like the main love interest of Spider-Man, isn't it?
I can tell you something about her. I'll give you a little clue. Both of her names are first names.
Is it Gwen Stacy?
No, it is. Gwen Stacy.
Because I was confused, because that Spider-Man in that film isn't Peter Parker, is it?
Right, well there is one. There's loads of them, but the main one, is Miles Morales.
Yeah, that's right, because he was different for some reason.
In what way? In what way is Miles different? Let's see if Liam can name one way that Miles is different from Peter.
What is the actual difference? Because they both got bit by the spider.
Correct.
Wasn't it that, like, Miles Morales...
I think there's an obvious one. He's got one.
I think that didn't he like stop Peter Parker from getting bit and then he got bit, or it was something like that. Like he fucked up the timeline.
That's true, but it's still you've already ruled out being bitten by a spider in a way. That's one way they're actually the same, and what we want here is an answer as to one way that they're different. Any one way?
I think their names are different.
That's the answer. That's the answer I was looking for.
Yeah.
Okay, next picture. Second to last one, I think. Another recognisable character here. Let's see if you can guess this one. It's very possible, I think, that actually this was one that I asked you many years ago. So we'll see if you remember, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I thought you would have seen that movie if anything. But I feel like you probably, don't know anything about it.
I don't know much about Spider-Man.
What do you want to know? I'll tell you. I can tell you anything. I can tell you anything about him if you want.
Do you know much about Spider-Man?
Yeah, no, everything really.
Okay. What's the main difference between Miles Morales and whatever the other guy's called?
Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Well, one of them is very obviously a person of colour. I mean, I don't know how you overlook that. Peter's much older.
Yeah.
Miles can go invisible.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah. He can do electricity as well.
How comes he can do that? None of the others can't.
I think the type of spider that bit him or something. If I'm honest, I actually have no idea. Greg knows. Greg loves the answers. It's a fun
Miles
game.
has electric powers.
If you get a PS5, the Spider-Man game is it's so easy to play, and the web slinging is, I think, one of the funnest things you can do in any game ever.
I was tempted to get a PS5 just because I thought Grand Theft Auto might be coming out soon, but then you said it ain't.
There's no way. If they drop a trailer at the beginning of December and then release the game on Christmas Day,
it'd be fucking amazing, wouldn't it?
It'd be amazing, but it's just unheard of. There's no way. Plus, they'd want to release it like end of November so people buy it for Christmas.
Yeah. But what confused me with it was that why would you drop a trailer on the run up to Christmas and then not get the Christmas season? Like, it seems like
it probably won't even be out till next Christmas. That's why. They do it really early.
They draw it out.
Games are massive. They take forever to make now. We're used to the old way that games used to they'd spam them out in a week. A little SNES game. All right.
What do you think about it? There's a rumour that it was going to cost 150 quid.
That's probably true.
I'd pay it.
I'd pay it. I think everyone would, and that's why they're going to do it. Who's that?
Oh, fuck off. He looks like another Final Fantasy type. He's got a blade. It's not a keyblade. Is that a keyblade?
I don't even know what you're referring to.
I keep talking about keyblades and I don't know what keyblade is.
Oh, the keyblade from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that it?
No. In this, they sort of have key, and I thought you were referring to like key, like K-I. Like, key.
Like an energy source.
I thought you were talking about a key energy blade, but you mean an actual key blade, specifically in the only thing it is from, which is Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Liam is getting a tattoo of because we think it's absolutely hilarious that he gets a keyblade tattoo, and then when people ask him what it is, he has to just go, I have no fucking idea. And even if he wanted to explain it, he couldn't, because no one, even the developers, can explain Kingdom Hearts, which makes it so much funnier.
And also, I was never going to research it at all because I think it would actually hurt me. It would hurt me more to know what it is than it would to get the tattoo of it.
People that would see that on you as well, the type of person, Kingdom Hearts fans would just immediately love you. They'd be like, oh my god, we're kindred spirits. I can't believe you have a Keyblade tattoo.
And they'd be chatting all these facts about it.
And you'd be like, I have no idea what it is. I just got a tattoo because my friends told me to.
And you'd be half an hour into the conversation because they haven't stopped talking about it.
Yeah,
and so by like 45 minutes in, you go, do you know what? I don't know anything about it, mate. I got this as a joke because I thought it was a piece of shit.
Yeah, sorry. It's hilarious. See you later. That is not a Keyblade, and this person is not from Kingdom Hearts. If you can guess what they're from, even, I'll give you the point.
I want to say Final Fantasy, but it doesn't look Final Fantasy. Same kind of manga, anime type shit.
Yeah.
But I
He's
don't.
destroying, just absolutely shitting on an entire culture there.
I'm fine with it. Okay.
So am I.
I'm fine with it.
I'm just stating what you did.
Shit.
I
I think he's called Rope Boy.
Rope Boy.
Yeah, he's Rope Boy. He loves rope. He was trained by.
He was called Rope Boy.
He was trained by his grandfather in the art of rope slinging.
Right.
And then when his grandfather died, he left him a blade. And so now he walks around in sandals and with rope and the blade from his grandfather. And he is Rope Boy.
Rope Boy is the final answer.
Yeah.
That is Sasuke Uchiha.
Now, chat, which one do you prefer, Rope Boy or Saskia?
Saskia! That is Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto, which is an anime and a manga. We done? Is that done?
I don't know, I'm getting out.
I mean, it looks crispy.
I think
that's done. Yeah, that's done.
Do you want to turn off the fire?
Oh, I'd love to. There's nothing that brings me more joy than turning that fucking oven off and knowing that it isn't going to kill me.
Should we keep it open? Because then the warmth, we get like free heater.
I feel like I'm going to throw up from the heat, so I don't know if...
We'll close it.
Alright, well we'll let it cool while we do the last one of these.
Okay.
Last one, don't look at it. The last one here is this one. Possible 2 points. I think there's two people in the picture. One of them is the one that I want the answer for, but I will accept, I think, a point for the other one. However, if you do fail to get any 1 point, everyone in the chat will have to still give me a sub. So, you've got a 2-in-1 here. See if you can guess either of these people in this this image. This one I got no idea. This could go either way. I think you might like that, or somehow have no idea. But if you don't know, if you've never even seen at least one of these people, I will be incredibly shocked.
I mean, yeah, I think it's very possible that I'm not going to know who it is.
I think if anyone, it's either going to be you or those people that live on that island near Sri Lanka that have never had human contact with anyone outside of their island.
So an uncontacted tribe, or me, would have the same chance of getting this right.
I truly believe that.
So my upbringing in the southeast of London is the same as an uncontacted tribe somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's correct.
Makes sense.
Which is
offensive, maybe to them. I don't know.
And they don't know. They're not going to.
Well, they're not going to watch it. They can't. They don't have internet.
No. I think it would be hilarious if we did drop off some iPhones for them, though.
Yeah, what? Just not tell them what it is, even. Not even unbox it for them. They've got to figure out the whole thing.
From what I know, there's my other cat.
Oh yeah, it's a big boy.
From what I understand, we literally cannot contact them anymore because it's been so long since they had contact that we will kill them with virus. Just a basic cold will kill them because they're aliens.
Yeah.
There's one island full of what is essentially aliens.
So you can contact them once, and then they'd all die, but you could talk to them at least once.
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
So what would you say then?
You're going to die.
Okay, handshake. Well, that's your death warrant now. Yeah.
They wouldn't know what you're doing there. You've got to shake their hand.
Yeah, they wouldn't know.
Chop it off or something.
If you could introduce one character to them, who would you introduce? Like, you give a TV show. Like, all they have to do is sit down and they've got a projector and they can watch it. Uncontacted tribe, what would you get them to watch?
Lost.
Yeah, well, they would relate to it a little bit.
Yeah, and I'd say to them that they are the people who... I'd say that was a documentary.
Yeah.
And that they're the tribe.
Yeah, this is going to happen to you.
This is the same island. You're on it.
And then would you dress up as a polar bear?
I'd dress up like John Locke from Lost. And I'd introduce that information to them. And then I'd release a live polar bear onto the island.
Yeah.
And then try and genetically engineer a mist monster as well. And yeah, then I'd probably just start fucking with them until they died of basic common cold. Alright, let's see if you can get these ones. Last one, and then we'll eat a bit of flapjack and fuck off. Oh, wow. Do you recognise either of them?
Oh, God.
This is what he's looking at, guys. Do you even recognise them?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah, oh, I recognise him. He's got a
Okay.
weird face.
Yes.
But I don't know whether I recognise him from whatever the fuck this is. I mean, it's like a superhero thing, it looks like, doesn't it?
I was pretty sure you'd know him, so the actual answer I was looking for was her, but now it's just either or. It's hilarious. That's incredible.
Oh, God, I don't
That's
know.
unbelievable.
I mean, it's probably some shitty superhero thing, right?
Correct, yeah.
Which is all about the Marvel universe, right?
That's right, this is a Marvel movie.
Okay, so it's a Marvel movie with two people that I've never seen before in any of the other films.
Mm-hmm.
So they're the shit ones
They're the shit ones.
that no one gives a fuck about because I don't know them.
Yep.
And that's the bar here.
Yeah.
Not that any of. I mean, she's not. I don't know, man. I mean, she's wearing white and gold.
Yes, she is.
So maybe her name might be like. And she's got a star on there, so she might be called Stardust.
Stardust.
Yeah, Stardust, a superhero, and her superpower is shooting gold lasers out of her eyes.
Okay, what about him?
Guy is I think he's like the cousin of Thor.
Yeah.
And
Now we're really going to test your history because I'm sure that that's a thing that you can know.
well, me.
Well, anyone. Thor probably does have a cousin in, Norse mythology.
Yeah, it's probably very true.
So what's his cousin's name? Because that's him.
Yeah, no, that is it.
But what's his name?
Um,
Which is what we're after here.
I think.
If I showed you a picture of Thor, would you know who that was?
Yeah.
Right.
I think his name's Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jerry and Stardust.
Cherry and Stardust. I'll give you this. Stardust isn't far off.
Okay.
Her name is Starlight. And her power is shooting golden star beams out of her hands and eyes.
I should fucking write this shit.
Pretty good.
That's not bad. That's not bad for an actual genuine
Pretty
guess.
close, but incorrect.
Okay, well.
His name is Homelander.
I did say homeless.
His power is that he doesn't
He
live
just
anywhere.
doesn't have a home. He lives in a caravan and he just pulls up.
He has the same skill set as Superman, basically.
I think.
And they're from the show The Boys. It's not Marvel. They're actually from a completely different show called The Boys, which I think you should watch.
What? So they're not part of the Thor and
No.
Iron Man.
There's another show that show basically takes the piss out of those movies, but it's not like
okay.
slapstick. It's kind of serious.
Right.
But it does a great job of demonstrating what would happen if we actually had superheroes, because they're basically just A-list celebrities, and some of them are awful,
Okay.
and some of them are like, this is terrible, and then there's a lot of intrigue and stuff. It's really well written and really well made.
Okay.
There's a few seasons of it, Amazon Prime, and it's very famous. Homelander is easily one of the most famous new characters.
And people like him, do they?
They like him in that he's a piece of shit,
Okay.
but he is got to be one of the most memed TikToks, everything.
I've never seen it.
Can't believe that.
Never seen it.
Yeah, really thought you would know who it was.
Homelander's name is John. Pretty close. Are they all fucking called John?
Wow, yeah, that's true. I think her name's Anne or something, or
Okay.
Rebecca. Anything she's called Annie. So I would have accepted those names,
Yeah.
but not Stardust. Close.
I think that's.
Not
It's-
bad. Not a bad guess. Alternatively, they really need to get better at naming stuff. It's incredibly uncreative.
Yeah, if I can guess the name of it based on clothing colour.
Yeah, or that they're called David.
Yeah.
Come on with the name.
Just put maybe more, I don't know, another 5 minutes into your thought process.
Yeah.
Because this is basic shit.
What are the final scores here? You did all right, I think.
Yeah.
I
I reckon 3 or 4 I got or something.
3 or 4.
Something like that, I don't know.
I think N was tallying it up, but he can't count, so we'll see how that works out. 5 plus 1 bonus
Minus
to 6. So you got 5 of them,
Okay.
plus the bonus, which is 6.
What, hang on, you're saying you got 4 correct?
Oh, you got 5 correct points. You got 5 points. I got 5 points. So that's 6 points. I don't understand. I shouldn't have given you any bonus points there.
So what the fuck is the final score? Say it without having a minus number on
5-5. You got half of them right. No, you got 4 of them right. And 6 wrong. That's what it was. You got 4 right and 6 wrong, but I gave you a bonus point for guessing one of them correctly or something.
Yeah, fine.
So that means I've got to give 5 subs to the channel,
Yeah.
and you all have to give me 6 now. I mean now, because we're not waiting. This isn't a thing you can pay monthly. There's no. It's right now because you're here, and we can tally up who has and hasn't gifted those subs. I'll give you a second, and we'll look at this flapjack.
Oh yeah, well, I've got a little fork or something. Shit.
Well, maybe we can cut it into flapjack squares because it's a flapjack. Maybe. Oh, he's doing it with that.
Is that right?
No, I just don't know what's on that knife or what went into this flapjack. So, well, I don't know. How's it feel to cut? Does it feel correct?
Well, if it was OT, which I think is right, I guess.
From what I could tell, the only ingredient was oats. So.
Yeah, I think I missed out. Core
Maybe you did. Are they doing it? They're actually giving me the money owed. Thank you very much.
But have they given 5?
Well, we will be counting that and taking the names. So, Kyrie here, just walking in saying, "Good day all," pretending they haven't been here the whole stream so they can circumvent.
Alright. Mark his name.
Oh yeah, we know. They're actually doing it. This has worked out really well for me.
Guys, you're literally buying us beer tonight,
Yeah,
so
it's
thank
going to
you
pay
for
for the
that.
beer. I also need to pay for the incredibly expensive ingredients that Liam purchased with my credit card. Really helpful. I hope it was entertaining. And still can't believe you don't know some of them. Some of them I 100%. I was like, there's no way he's getting Sasuke Uchiha. No hope in hell.
No.
Given if I had a more complex scoring system.
I'm glad you did, because we didn't even know what the final scores were without, it really being dumbed down. You got 4.
4? What does that mean? If I had a more complex scoring system, some of them would have been worth more points and that one would have been worth more. Yeah. But I kind of suspected that we would really struggle with very simple numerical understanding.
Yeah.
So I went with 1 point per thing and then accidentally gave you a bonus point, which threw us completely for a loop.
Yeah, we're not good at math, obviously.
Is this edible then?
Yeah, we're on a little plate or whatever. So I'm guessing this is going to explode.
Right, we can eat it on a plate.
I can't imagine this.
A plate each.
Okay. Go on then, do the honours. Take it out.
How do we get one? Just pick it out?
I don't know. You can...
I think we have to scoop it. Go on, scoop one out. Where's that spatula? Oh no, you don't want to. Yeah, I think you were doing it. It was kind of. Look, there you go.
Oh, look at you. Okay.
Another one. Little crumbly.
Here you go, guys. Look. Little flappy.
Little flap. And now to taste. There we go. Cheers. Wow.
I can't believe how bad that is.
It's dried my mouth in sand. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Terrible.
Wow.
That's so bad. No, it's really great, guys. It's really great.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
fuck, dude. I'll get a bit with some of this fruit in it, maybe. Where's the whole banana?
Yeah, I know, right? We need like another 5 bananas in it.
Oh.
This is terrible. Maybe it gets better in time.
Right, yeah, we'll leave it. But we'll have a beer. A nice, crisp, cold beer.
We'll take some down to the pub, shall we? We'll share it out with, I don't know, people that have a life.
Have you seen, I played it on the stream once, but I don't know if you were there. There's a Mitchell and Webb sketch where they go and get a beer.
Okay.
Who's in it?
I don't
I'm
know.
going to show you it in a minute, because that is us. In a minute.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's not good.
Yeah, I think, I wouldn't even know how to fix it, though.
No, I have no idea. I think,
I don't know if syrup would have done it. It's sugary. It's sweet.
I put, a bunch of sugar, bunch of syrup,
Chocolate.
some butter, an entire banana.
Compared to the brownie I had, it tastes like sugar.
Yeah.
It's sweet, but it's like somehow...
It's like sticking to your mouth.
It's like eating glue.
Yeah. Like warm glue.
It's like someone warmed up some of that glue. Not like a good PVA, but you know when you get that old glue that would come on a little... that looks like golden syrup.
Yeah.
It's like eating that,
Yeah.
but it tastes of sugar.
I don't think I could have another one. And get a headache.
Yeah, I think I'm... Well,
Well, that was £15.
the £15 flapjack and pop quiz 4.
So when you do this next time with whoever it is next time, next guest, maybe you need to Maya. Okay.
I might try and get Maya to do it.
Maybe you need to start rating them. So you got your cookies. We rate them out of 10 or whatever. This was pretty bad, so this is quite low.
Yeah, brownies was a 4 at best.
Okay.
Would have been much better if it tasted like sugar, but they came out fine.
Yeah.
They took an hour after the stream and they'd completely settled. It was completely edible.
Okay.
I ate almost all of them, but it was a lot for one person to eat.
Yeah.
This, I'll be honest, pretty low.
It's pretty low. I reckon well, I didn't have your cookies, so I can't make a judgment call on it, but
Yeah.
these as flapjacks, I think
There might be
are
one
pretty
left
bad.
in the bin if you want to.
It might be more edible. I reckon they were a 3.
Pretty low.
I think they're pretty low.
Yeah. They don't taste bad.
No, it's the substance. It is glue.
Texture is glue. It's like
Yeah.
eating glue and not...
crunchy, warm glue.
Yeah. And that is sort of off-putting when you I would say the moment it hits your mouth.
Yeah.
And all the way through the process.
Yeah, as it's going down, it's sealing all your windpipe up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't feel good.
No, because that's gonna be in your body for life now.
And normally when I eat a flapjack, I feel really good afterwards.
Yeah, it's a healthy
A
thing.
little sugary,
Yeah.
sugar rush, and that doesn't make me feel good. So, yeah, I'll see. We'll get another person to do another baking stream at some point, and we'll see if they can do any better.
What do you reckon Maya's good at cooking?
I don't think he's good at cooking anything.
Okay.
Maya is good at... He's basically a Star Wars droid.
Okay.
His brain can hold full manuscripts, full instruction manuals and stuff, but he's never applied any of it to practical.
Okay.
So he's never done any of it.
So he's read all the instructions, but he hasn't actually done anything with it.
He's really good at telling you the information on how to make a flapjack. He's very good at telling you the information on... You could probably build a car from scratch.
Right. In his mind.
In his mind.
Yeah.
But when he actually goes to do the thing, pitiful every time.
Okay.
So that's the key with Maya, I think.
Okay.
So I don't know. I actually think if anyone is truly going to absolutely fucking fuck everything up and blow up the kitchen.
Yeah.
My oven. He's surprised he's ever used an oven.
Yeah.
He's sort of like an infant. A genius infant.
A giant infant.
A giant.
He's pretty tall, that boy.
Fucking genius intellect infant. And I truly believe that I will have to actually supervise that one. He does come across as very capable, I understand, but...
Do you reckon if you gave him this kind of game, character-based game, he'd be able to do it? Probably would.
I reckon you probably get all of them, yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Have to dig a bit deeper then.
Yeah, I don't think a pop quiz is what I would do. I think what I would do is I would mastermind. That's what I would go for. Rather than it be like a random pop culture thing, I would find his specialist subject of Star Citizen, the video game.
Okay.
And find the most obscure shit.
Yeah.
And then approach it like he was on that last round of Mastermind where they give you a specialist subject.
That's
you
quite
have
good.
to answer as many questions as you can.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Yeah, that's nice.
I've never played Star Citizen though, so I don't even know where to begin. I'll quietly poll some of the Wax played it, Cord. We'll get some really obscure questions and see if he can answer them. In exchange, of course, for money from you.
Hard money.
I can't gift the subs from this laptop.
Okay.
So, how many do I have to gift? 5, 4, 3. And I'll go and do that, and then that'll probably be the end of the stream, I think.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's been a long one, right? I mean, well, actually, no, it hasn't been long for you.
Is it 20 minutes?
It's been 20 minutes.
How long did that take us? An hour and 45 minutes with a little break in between because the computer broke. Right, no one's telling me how many gift subs I owe, so that's great. Alright, well, see ya.
Bye.
I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do a game vote tomorrow. And I'll gift the subs then. Don't let me forget, because I will.